The High Court of Okuta was overflowing. Citizens crammed into the gallery. Journalists scribbled furiously, and cameras flashed like lightning. At the front sat the three Kingmakers, Chief Balogun, Senator Dangana, and Honorable Ez, dressed in white agbadas, their faces painted with false dignity. On the other side stood the Jackals, shackled, their once feared presence reduced to prisoners in tattered uniforms. Malik, their leader, stood tall despite his chains. His scarred face betrayed no fear. The judge, Justice Oba, adjusted his glasses and cleared his throat. These men stand accused of attempting to assassinate His Excellency, Governor Rufus. How do you plead? Malik raised his head, his voice rang across the hall. We plead guilty, not to murder, but to betrayal. We were sent by men who sit among you. Gasps rippled through the courtroom. Reporters leaned forward. Justice Oba struck his gavel sharply. Silence. You will not spread falsehoods in this court. Balogun leaned back, smirking. Let him bark. A chained dog cannot bite. The prosecution presented evidence. Rifles, bullet casings, and intercepted calls. Witnesses, police officers, bystanders, all testified how the Jackals opened fire on the governor's convoy. When Malik was called to speak, he laughed bitterly. Your Honor, ask them, he pointed at the three politicians, why they came to us in the night. Why they promised us gold to kill their own brother. We are killers? Yes, but we were their hired knives. The courtroom erupted. Reporters shouted questions. The gallery buzzed. Justice Oba roared, enough. Without evidence, your words are dust. Dangana whispered to Balogun, he knows too much. Balogun whispered back, don't worry, his voice will end at the firing squad. After weeks of hearings, the verdict came. Justice Oba, in his flowing robe, declared, for the crime of attempted assassination and terrorism against the state of Okuta, you are hereby sentenced to death by firing squad. The courtroom fell silent. Then a wail arose from the wives and children of the condemned men. Mothers tore their wrappers in grief. Wives collapsed. Children cried out for fathers they would never see again. Malik clenched his fists, but did not tremble. He turned to his men. Brothers, do not fear death. Fear betrayal. And betrayal has already taken us. The long night before death, the condemned were taken back to their cells. That night, the prison echoed with different sounds. One of the Jackals prayed softly in Arabic. Another sang a broken folk song from his village. One wept like a child, whispering the names of his family. Malik sat in silence, staring at the moon through the small barred window. His heart burned, not for his life, but for revenge. A guard approached, sneering. Tomorrow, you meet your God, you killer. Malik replied calmly, tell your masters, shadows walk even after death. At dawn, trucks carried the Jackals to the outskirts of the city, to a barren field known as Okuta Sands. It was here, in the colonial days, that rebels were executed. Now, history repeated itself. A crowd gathered, hungry for blood. Soldiers in camouflage lined the area, rifles ready. Reporters stood at a distance, cameras rolling. The Jackals were tied to wooden stakes, blindfolded. Malik refused the cloth. I will face my death with open eyes, he declared. The commander barked, ready. The soldiers raised their rifles. Aim. The air grew thick. The crowd held its breath. Fire. Gunshots thundered across the field. Dust rose. Birds scattered. The bodies slumped against the stakes. The crowd cheered. Justice, they thought, had been served. After the volley, a military doctor walked forward to confirm death. His name was Dr. Ibrahim, a soft-spoken man with a sharp mind. He pressed stethoscopes to the chests of the fallen. One by one, he nodded, dead, dead, dead. But when he reached Malik, something flickered in his eyes. Beneath the blood and stillness, Malik's heartbeat was faint, a ghostly rhythm struggling to survive. Dr. Ibrahim froze. He recognized the face. Malik, he whispered under his breath. Memories surged. Malik had once been his schoolmate, years ago. Before crime and politics twisted their paths apart, the soldier barked, Doctor, report. Ibrahim swallowed hard. Dead, he said quickly, masking the truth. That night, under the cover of darkness, Dr. Ibrahim bribed 2 guards and smuggled Malik's barely breathing body away in an ambulance. He treated his wounds in secret, nursing him back from the edge. Meanwhile, in the capital, the Kingmakers congratulated each other. The dogs are gone, Balogun laughed, raising a glass of wine. The people hail us as heroes. Ez grinned. No one suspects we were the masters of the plot. But far away, in Ibrahim's hidden clinic, Malik opened his eyes. His voice was hoarse, but his words were sharp. They betrayed us. And now, they will pay. Dr. Ibrahim trembled. Malik, listen to me. Leave this path. You've escaped death once. Do not seek it again? But Malik's scarred face hardened. A man may forgive hunger. A man may forgive pain. But betrayal must be repaid with blood. Balogun, Dangana, Ez. One by one, I will find you. The firing squad killed my brothers, but I will be the firing squad for you.